Hello, good evening, and welcome to tonight's video. Now tonight I'm back down here in good old Jarrow, very late at night here, well quite late. The time is approximately 20 to 2 AM and it's a Friday night. And what we're going to do is have just a little look around Jarrow and see what we can find. Have a look at the great tourist attractions. Just kidding, but you know, there's some interesting buildings and things around here, you know. We'll take a look at as much as we can while we're here tonight, including inside this church here. In fact, I think I'll start having a look in here first. We've already been in here doing like a paranormal thing in here, but we're not doing that tonight, I don't think. Or are we? I don't know yet. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes, because there's still some people knocking about who've been out drinking. I saw a gang of lads pass down here before, and a few other people. So yeah, got to be careful on when you're out late at night when people have been drinking, haven't you? As Blood Outdoors discovered a few times. Anyway, let's get exploring then. And we're here at Christ Church right now, and this light should come on here when I pass in front of this doorway. The entrance, the main entrance into the place, I think it is. Yeah, I think this is the main entrance into Christ Church here in Jarrow. The main door's behind this gate here through this archway. And I think I've got the gimbal mode on the wrong setting, but what the hell? It's facing the wrong way around, the gimbal, so I don't know. I can't really adjust it without turning the camera the other way, basically. We've got some great architecture here on this building, but I kind of pointed up, so. So I'll just, I'm seeing a bit of light in the corner glaring here and there when it turns towards it. And here is what used to be a drinking fountain, I think, unless it was a bowl for having the cereal in. This is how I look, lit up from the front. Still a wide view if you ask me, but I'm blind. I can't see where I'm going. I could walk into a lamppost or anything. Not that there's any lampposts in here, I don't think, but I take it from the side, maybe to see better. Yeah, from the side I can see a bit, but apart from that I'm blinded by the light. And the battery's down on the camera a bit already. It's supposed to last a while, this camera. The battery, I mean, on the camera. Bloody hell. I don't know. So, you see, I still can't see. Let's take a walk down here. Next to the church again. Huh, this thing's supposed to last nearly 3 hours. On 1080p, maybe more, I'm not sure, but not 100% sure. And it's bloody cold again tonight, I'll tell you that much. So here we are outside of the church hall again. Apologies for the light in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. It's because the light is attached to the gimbal. Gravel on the ground here. The gravel on the ground is all mine, all mine. The gravel on the ground is all mine. That's not how the song really goes, of course. Nice bushes here. Those are going to grow a lot bigger. I wonder if they're going to grow into full-size trees. Only time will tell, I guess, unless there's some plant experts watching this video. Apart from that, we'll not know until we wait 100 years or so, maybe 40 years. I don't know how long it take to grow. And here is behind the church hall in the alley area. Alley Oxenfree. And some weeds growing on the roof up there, and the gutter. Ooh. A little bit off balance there. Holy crap. It's cold weather, I think, you're looking up. What's shining brightly on the seat? Oh, there's a reflection. Something shining off the back of the seat. Yeah. It's just the reflection off the lamp post over there, I think. The lamp post with the most. That's what it is. Don't think I'm gonna have enough battery. Yes. Okay, so we're just leaving Christchurch's grounds now. I'm sure me gimbal has gone cockeyed. I don't know why. It's gone cockeyed the new, and I'm not sure why. But I just got this the other day, so I'm not an expert at using it or managing all the settings yet. There's a nice bunch of flowers in that window. And here's the front entrance to the hall, the church hall. But we're going to go out of the gate now. I'll try to anyway. Nice. First of all though, I have got to open it. Easier said than done. There we go. So let's try and get this gate open. So now attempting to get the gate open with one hand. And the gate is now officially open, so we're going to go out of it. Just to show you, the gate is now getting shut behind. I'm going to lock it up again. There you go. It is locked. Well, not proper locked, but you know what I mean. Good enough. Good enough. I'm not sure if I need the light on all the time down here, but I'm going to turn around. Hang on. Oh, here is the tattoo parlour here in Jarrow, which is called Viking Tattoo Studio. And it's got some examples of the artwork on the outside here, I think. So, I've never been in there because I don't actually have any tattoos at all. I'm having a bit of a vertigo problem here. I don't know what's going on. I can't seem to look up properly, which is not good. And here we have an advert for McDonald's. So the least said about that, the better. So let's move on. So we're going to go across the zebra crossing now. Oh, I feel like I'm drunk and I haven't even been drinking. It's freezing cold tonight, like freezing cold, bitter cold. So we're now just having a look in the middle of the road here. And I don't think this camera records EVPs, but I don't know because I just got this camera recently. So I don't know for sure, but I don't think it does. And in front of me here is what used to be the Scope charity shop, but it's now something called Jarrow Mindset. I don't know why it's got a logo, a picture of 3 cogs. You notice how there's 3 cogs. The emphasis on the number 3 there. It's also 3 words. Is mindset 1 word or 2? Mind and set. Mind and set. It seems like 2 to me, but they're right next to each other, so it looks like 1 word. I'm not sure. And scope to me will always mean cinema scope, as in the aspect ratio of Hollywood movies, or some of them. You know. So apparently up there, according to this sign, is the Citizens Advice Bureau and the council offices are down that way, I guess inside of the town hall. And across the road here is what used to be Barclays Bank. It's now something called the Vault. What the hell's that then? I didn't even know that was there, to be honest with you. It's got a dodgy logo, that's for sure. It's like upside down triangles with an X and a circle in the middle. Is that a pub now or something? Or a cafe? I better go and have a look. I think I'll have a look. My hand's freezing off here because I've got two pairs of gloves on one hand, and one pair of gloves, not pair of gloves, but one glove on the hand I'm holding the camera with. Oh, it's a hair and beauty salon. The bank, Barclays Bank, has turned into a hair and beauty salon. What the hell's going on? Who would have thought that would have happened? And here's Jarrow Masonic Lodge once again, and what used to be Discount Records right next door to it. We'll just have a brief look around this corner here. I noticed the bins are getting a lot bigger around the area these days. This is massive, this one. I think I've seen bigger ones than this, so I think I have. And across the road is the infamous Ben Lomond pub, which is quite well lit up. I am using a light, but I don't think it's lighting the building up. That light's off the street lights, basically. And down here is the Civic Hall. So we'll have a go and have a look at that. It's supposed to be haunted. We'll have a look. We can't go in, obviously, it's locked. But oh, what's this? A poster for a new Valentine's Fun Fair, which is at Spillers Wharf, Quayside, Newcastle, wherever that is. I know where Newcastle is, I don't know where Spillers Wharf is. So we'll cross over another zebra crossing here. Doesn't appear to be anything coming. Oh, you can get a veteran's breakfast in here. That sounds really appetizing. Not my cup of tea. Veteran's breakfast. What the hell? Has everything got to do? Has everything got to have something to do with the war these days? Hang on, I'll go down the ramp. Well, hang on. Something suspicious along here. There's some red bins, big ones. And there's a door open. Ah, it's bloody bit of the night, I tell you. Oh no, it's not. It's not a door open. I thought it was. It's just a. It's like the door goes in a bit, and then there's a door in the alcove. I think what we'll do is we'll go around the back of TSB Bank. Don't worry, I'm not going to break into the place or anything. There'll be none of that happening in the night. But there's a nice gate here on the back of the bank. I didn't know that was here. It leads to a door. And another suspicious red bin. Why the bin's red round here? Anyway. We're now behind the bank, TSB, which used to be Lloyd's Bank. Which was my bank, I think. Or it was my bank. It's not my bank now. Here's another gate round the back here, which leads, I don't know where, into a backyard or something. Now this building here is the back of the Civic Hall, Jarrow Civic Hall. Try and look up, hang on, if I can look up there. My gimbal keeps going out of whack if I point it too steep up or down. By God, I'm freezing. They've got these cage things on the windows behind here. Apparently, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to have ghost hunts inside this building on Halloween. And I'm not sure if you have to bid to get tickets online or buy the tickets on eBay or something. I'm not sure. I might be getting that mixed up with somewhere else. So here's a back entrance to the Civic Hall. Is this the staff entrance or an emergency exit or something? I didn't know they had these cage things over the windows around here. Oh God, it's cold. They've bricked the window up here, look. I used to go inside this building. It used to be the Jarrow pop-in place, but then it got taken over and they built a gym in there in a restaurant. But there's a theatre upstairs where they have shows on from time to time, I believe. A theatre with a stage and everything. Massive cage over this window, look at that. It's got more protection on this building than the actual bank we've just passed back there, I think. Well, I just noticed there's like staircases above that door we're looking at before. Like stairs up to another door. You probably can't see from here, like, but that's what they got. And just houses across the road here. Bloody hell. Now this is what somebody looks like who's freezing to death right now, because that's me. I'm bloody freezing. It's like the middle of winter out here tonight. It seriously is. Tell you what, I tell you, it's bloody freezing. I can hardly form sentences. It's that cold. Here we have a double red door. Still out the back of the Civic Hall here. It is called the Civic Hall, isn't it? Jarrow Civic Hall. Oh God, it's done it again. It's gone bonkers. Hang on. Not that. Oh, hang on. Gimbal, behave yourself. That's it. Whoa. Down a bit. That's it. Up a bit. Up a bit. Up a bit. That's it. Now, I've got no idea who's supposed to be haunting this building. Does anyone know who's watching? Jarrow Civic Hall? The only logical thoughts would be that it could be some old council type people or something. I don't know. Anyone know who's supposed to be haunting Jarrow Civic Hall? Who's haunting Jarrow Civic Hall? Does anyone know? Anyone that's here with me on the street? Or anyone from inside the hall? Who's here? Anyone? Is anyone here at Jarrow Civic Hall? There's another door being bricked up here into the backyard area. They've got spikes along the top of the wall to stop people climbing over, I guess. There's a car going to be coming down here, is there? I don't know how long my battery's going to last, because it seems to be quite low on the gimbal. It's probably this cold bloody weather. I once went upstairs inside of this building when I was at the pop-in. When I was tending the pop-in place inside here. And I got wrong off one of the staff members when she found out I'd been upstairs. Because we weren't supposed to go up there, you see. We were supposed to stay downstairs, but there was nothing stopping us, so I went up. With my camera, actually, I think. I don't know where my footage went. Is there anybody here outside Jarrow Civic Hall right now? I don't even know why I'm asking. I should get the spirit box out, really. Because I don't think this camera picks up EVPs, but I don't know for sure, so I thought I'd better try, you know. It was worth a try. It's worth a try, right? God loves a trier. Yes, he does. There's a security camera up there, I've just noticed. Uh-oh, quick, we'll better get out of here. No, just kidding. Yeah, we're not robbing the place, we're just videoing it. There's a bit of a difference. Bit of a difference, a big difference, I would say. A massive difference. So we'll go around here to the car park. Are they bike racks? They look like bike racks, but that's where the cars pull up to, so they can't be bike racks. And there's the pizza place I've just been to across the road, Pizza Addict. I just had a nice pizza. God, my hand's freezing. There's a shop over there called Trutex. What does it say? Made to last schoolwear. I never knew that was there. Furlongs used to be across the road. Over there somewhere, I don't know which building it was. Does anyone know which one of these buildings across the road was Furlongs? It was like a toy shop. Is it this one? It's got like a wall on top of the roof, look at that. It's got like one of those posh fence things. Like a stone wall thing. Like a fence wall thing. Does anyone know which building was Furlongs? Was it the white one? This one just behind this post across the road with the white top? Or was it this one above the Turkish barbers in the Trutex place? Which one was it? Let us know in the comments if you know which one of these buildings was Furlongs. And no, I don't mean Edward Furlong, the guy that played the, what was his name in John Connor, was it? In Terminator 2? Not that Furlong. So I guess we better have a look. Hang on, I'll go up here. Around the front of Jarrow Civic Hall. We'll have a look around the front before my batteries run out. By God, what's that noise? Something's making a noise. Oh my god. That looks like... that was my brother there for a minute. So here we are at the front of Jarrow Civic Hall. This part here where these windows are, this used to be the Jarrow pop-in. That's the part I was in. Apart from the times when I snuck upstairs, that is, to see the... try to see the theatre place, but the door was locked on that. So... so it doesn't look like they've got any shows on at the minute, because there's no posters up telling you of any shows coming on or anything. None at all. So here's the main entrance into the Jarrow Civic Hall, where you would go into if you want to visit the restaurant or the gym or the theatre, I guess. And above the door is a capstone, which is proof that this is a Masonic building, I would say. It's also known as a keystone, I think. A capstone or a keystone, I think it's the same thing, I'm not sure though. Hence why you used to have them films years ago in Hollywood called the Keystone Cops. I think it was a reference to Freemasonry. I'm pretty sure it was, because police are closely associated with Freemasonry all over the world. And in every town, everyone's police force is connected with Freemasonry, I guess, because they have all the symbols on their uniforms. So, and this part of the building here is where the restaurant is, in case you didn't know. It says on the front up there, it says the venue, licensed cafe, soft play centre and function room. And it says there's a superstore up there. Excuse me, my voice went there. It's that bloody cold out here. They don't surely mean there's a superstore on the top floor of this Civic Hall building, did they? The arrow's pointing up, so they must mean on the top floor of this building there's a superstore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that's where the theatre was. Shows how much I know, doesn't it? Right, let's see if there's anybody out here who is not alive right now. And I don't mean that as an insult or any disrespect to anyone who's passed away. I'm just trying to differentiate so you know what I'm on about. Not living people. Any ghosts, shall I say. Is there anybody out here with me who I cannot see right now? Hello? And here's one of them massive bins. Again. It's full, this one though. It's been well used. Across the road's the job centre, is it? Yeah, it is Job Centre Plus. 3 words again. I wonder why that is. Everything's 3-word slogans. Is there anybody here from the Jarrow Civic Hall, or who's connected with this place, or used to be? Car's coming. Hang on, could be light. My light does help a bit, quite a bit, if I cover it. You can see the difference when I put my hand over it and then take my hand off again. It's a hell of a lot brighter. I'm not sure what these little square things on the wall are for. Anyone know what they're for? They must be for something. It can't be just purely for some sort of decoration. Or are they? Now up here is the front of TSB Bank with a security camera outside of it as well. But the Civic Hall building goes right the way up to the bank, I think. It used to be the Civic Hall, it's not that now, I don't think. Or is it still called that? It doesn't seem to have it outside, it just says the venue. But it does have a restaurant, I believe, or it did have. And there's a gate here, in between the bank and the Civic Hall, and then there's another bit of the building attached behind the gate somewhere. There. Hang on, let's see if I can point over the top. I haven't got a selfie stick, but with us the night. But look at that. Can I see through there? Let's have a look. Probably not. It's a bit difficult to see through there properly. It's bitter cold tonight. Did I say that already? Excuse me, the camera just turned around by itself. Now that is paranormal. Turn back, that's it. So we're now here at the cash dispensing machines. I don't think it's against the law to video these things. They're in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. And also there's nobody at the machines right now, apart from me. It says, there's a sign saying Hebburn Riverside on the other side of that other sign we were looking at before there about the superstore thing. Yeah, the Riverside would be down there, that's correct. And here we are outside what used to be TSB, I mean it used to be Lloyd's Bank, sorry, not TSB, it's TSB now I think. And there's a nice IR camera outside the bank here. I can see the red LEDs glowing, basically. And there's a lovely little red Royal Mail postbox here. I'm pretty sure they'll probably get rid of these one day, and all that will be left is photos and videos like mine here in memory of them, so we can see what they used to look like. By God, it is cold. I'm gonna have to put this other glove on. My hand is freezing off. I've just noticed something else across the road here. Hang on a minute. There's a lovely poster on the wall here for funeral directors, apparently, of all things. I bet they're doing a roaring trade these days. Not going to say why though. Nudge nudge, wink wink. So we're back where we started from here. Right back where we started from. Okay then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to find somewhere to sit down a minute, because I need to try and get my other glove on, because my hand is turned into a block of ice. And if... oh no, it's gone again. This is a bit of a problem, isn't it? God. Okay, so I just discovered right now that the batteries just ran out on my gimbal, because silly me didn't charge it since I bought it, so it wasn't fully charged. I forgot about that. I mean, it's had quite a bit of charge in it, but with this cold weather I think it's diminished the battery quicker than I thought it would. Type of thing. We're outside Ladbrokes of all places. Ladbrokes. And it's got the 3 thing going on again. 3 footballers in the window. What a coincidence. That number 3 thing's very popular around here. Not just around here, but all over the place apparently. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to continue the rest of the video without me light, because the light's attached to the gimbal. There's no way to attach it on the camera without the gimbal, because I don't have any bracket that fits right now. So I'm going to take it off the gimbal. I'm going to sit down a minute and detach it from the gimbal and just use the lights that's in the street here or wherever. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, there's been a change of plan. I kind of get the camera off the gimbal with these gloves on, and my hands are freezing like badly, so I've decided to keep the gloves on, and I'm sort of holding the camera on the gimbal, but the batteries run out on the gimbal as I just said. But I'm having to try to hold the camera on the gimbal, because the gimbal hangs, I mean the camera hangs loose on the gimbal when the gimbal's got no power in it. So I'm having to sort of hold it sideways so it doesn't swing about and stuff. But I'm just going to continue for a few more minutes, and then we'll pack up for the night, I think, because it's bloody too cold, and since my batteries run out on my gimbal, it's not a good idea to continue for too much longer, you know what I'm saying, because it's a bit awkward. Plus the batteries run low on my camera now as well. So at the minute I think we're just outside this new pub called the Charles Palmer here in Jarrow, next to the Palmer's statue memorial thing here. It's just outside the pub. And there's this big picture of him up here as well, I think. on the wall. You should be able to see him here. I think that's him. The Charles Palmer. Yeah, it's a picture of him. Yeah, he didn't have a shave that day when they took that picture, obviously. So, we're going to have a look around here. There's security cameras all over the place. There's security cameras, 2 of them that I can see on the front of this new pub place. I wonder how long this pub will last down here, you know what I mean? Probably won't last long, I shouldn't imagine. And how come they shut most of the old pubs to open up a new one? What's that all about? You know what I mean? Anyway. Well, I never thought I was going to have to hold the camera like this. Is that my finger at the bottom of the bloody thing? It's all going to hold on the gimbal like this. So what we're going to do now is... I'm not going to use the spirit box since my batteries are running out and all that, and the gimbal's dead. So what we're going to do instead is... we'll see if this thing does pick up EVPs. And we'll see if there's anyone down here with me. Okay, so we'll do that now. Right outside of the Royal Nails and Spa place. And the Royal Mail Post Office place. Is there anybody down here outside the post office with me right now on the streets here? Anyone here? Hello? Here is the... I'm not giving them space to speak. Hang on a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I was just going to say there's one of the infamous Jarrow flat buildings. They're not as big as the Hebburn flats, that's for sure. And down there's a huge crane thing. It looks like a dinosaur with all lights on it. I don't know what they're using that for. Is there anybody here on the street with me right now that I can't see? Could you holler your name or as if there's anyone here? Anyone who used to work in this post office here tonight? Or maybe you used to live in one of the houses around here or the flats across the road. Somebody told me people have jumped out of these flats in the past. I don't know if it's true or not. I know they did out the Hebburn ones, Durham Court. But I'm not sure about these ones. Someone did say people had jumped, unfortunately. Does anyone know if that's true? If that did happen? I don't think I'll go across there because the lighting's better on this side. So I think we'll just stay on this side for the minute. We can't go in the shopping centre though. Well, we could try it, but I'm probably going to get kicked out. Like, I got in trouble for being in there one night just looking in the shop window. Says, I think I've told you this before, but the guy in the tannoy says, "Keep walking, don't trespass," in that exact tone of voice. Not very friendly, shall I say. Not very friendly at all. And right where I'm approaching now, here by the way, I remember on an afternoon ages ago, right here on this spot somewhere, on this path here, right about here, I bumped into Vince Ray, who was the creator of the Bead Art Gallery in Springwell Park in Jarrow, who was a good friend of me dad. It's right outside this carpet shop, Frank's, the Florence store. Yeah. See, if we walk beyond those gates, that's where you run into some problems. And I'm not an auditor, at least not yet. So if I go past those gates with this camera running, even though it's publicly accessible, it's still classed as private. So I'm led to believe, because it just was bought again from the other owners, which I guess might have been the council, I'm not sure, and somebody else owns it now, so it's not exactly publicly owned, I don't think. But I don't see any harm with recording walking through there, because you could do it in the daytime, right? So why can't you do it at night time? but I think we'll stay out of there actually, since I'm not feeling so well and all that. I don't want any stress right now. Yeah, and here is new look. And a taxi place. Well, it used to be, oh, it's not a taxi place now, it's a barber shop apparently, but it used to be a taxi rank. This building here with the red frames around the window used to be the taxi rank, or one of them. Now the lighting's getting a bit worse down here, like. It's not too bad, like. And across here used to be different houses. I remember they used to have washing hanging up outside on, like, sort of like walkways outside. I think there were walkways outside the second story windows, and I used to remember loads of washing being hung up like in little passageways outside the windows, like a walkway on the first floor up, I think it was. But they all got demolished and they built these instead. Yeah, there's the other block of flats there, over there. So we'll have a walk down here past the back of is this the back of B&M's? I think it might be, actually. Might be the back of B&M's. Okay, sorry if there's a bit of a rattling noise on the audio of the camera here. It's the best way I can hold this camera at the minute, and the lighting isn't great down here, to be perfectly honest with you, because I can't use my light at the minute. Although, hang on a minute, can I? Does that help? Oh, it works a bit. It's at the wrong angle, but it's working. Who would have knew it? The light's still working. Oh, I know, I was sick there after the pizza there. Wind coming up. It's windy tonight, but I'm not talking about the weather. Hang on a minute, I just noticed something. Wrong button. Hang on. This here, hang on. Oops. We're at the back of B&M delivery gates place. It's lit up in there, all right, that's for sure. Now, I've just discovered this locker here that I didn't even know was here. It says, "Hello, I'm Yeep." Well, I'm glad to hear that. DPD. I don't know how you use these things. I know how to use Amazon lockers, but I don't know how to use this one. In fact, correction, I only know how to use some of the Amazon lockers. Not all of them. What the hell is that in me shot? I think it's the light. Hang on. I only know how to use some of the Amazon lockers, not the ones that need the app. The ones you can just use without the Amazon app thing. Amazon Prime app, is it, or something? I forget what it is. Okay then, since this setup I've got going on here with the gimbal where the batteries run out, I'm having extreme difficulty holding the camera properly on the gimbal, and like I say, I kind of get it off with the 2 pairs of gloves on and I'm freezing to death here. My bike's behind us as well, not the best. Someone could ride off on that. I'll try turning around. I can see it now, it's a bit better. I'm just next to Domino's Pizza's place here. Should be able to see it in the background, I think. It's hard to tell what I'm looking at on this screen here. But anyway, sorry about the lighting here. It's not the best. No, it's not too bad here. It's not exactly how I would like it to be, since I can't use my light properly because the gimbal battery's dead, like I say, and it's attached to the gimbal. So sorry about all these technical problems I'm having here tonight, and also my camera battery's running out. So I'd just like to thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to end it here now. Don't forget, if you could give us a little like for this video if you enjoyed any of it, I'd really appreciate that as per usual, so thanks very much in advance for that. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to, because you'll get notified for every video I upload in the future if you hit that notification bell as well. So until next time, I'm going to head off home now because I'm freezing to death, basically, out here in Jarrow. Freezing cold night. So thanks very much for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you all next time. So I wish you all a very good day or a good night wherever you happen to be right now, okay? So bye bye for now. Ta-ra now. See you later.